Jọfẹ́ ní Secretariat ìlú Ìbàdàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ṣe wà lórí ètò yìí, a máa ń yànnàná ohun tí ó ṣe iyebíye sí wa nípa àṣà àti ìrìnàjò afẹ́. A fẹ́ tọrọ gáfárà pé ó pẹ́ wá díẹ̀, ẹ má bínú. Ẹ máa bá wa ká lọ bá ṣe máa sọ ohun tí ìlú jẹ́ àti kí ni nǹkan tí a máa ń fìlú ṣe nílẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ àti nílẹ̀ tí a wà yìí àti kí ni ipa tí ló ń kó nínú àṣà wa. Orúkọ tèmi ni Títílayọ̀ Àlèmí àti yín àtàwọn sí àjọ wà lónìí lájọ máa jaládùn ètò. Mo ní Adékọ́lá Akeem Mustapha òun ni yóò máa bá wa gbé sókè gbé sílẹ̀. Ẹ wá nǹkan lédè àti máa bá wa ká lọ. Ẹ má gbàgbé àlejò wa náà ó wà ń kalẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n láìpẹ́ ẹ máa gbóhùn tí àlejò wa tó ní fún wa. Ẹ kú kalẹ̀.
See them everywhere in factories and plantations, a new wave of slavery and servitude in foreign lands. I see them in Asia.
The drum is a member of the percussion group of music instruments. The first drums are made from a natural object such as alligator skin. Traditionally, the drum was the heartbeat and the soul of most African communities. Drums have been part of African life for countless generations, and it is even passed from one generation to another. African drums hold a special place in the history of culture and tradition of our people. Drumming as an art is found to be a unifying tool which cuts across different nationalities, yet have the semblance of a defined being. The idea of drumming is always associated with entertainment or to just add to the musical quality in the orchestration of music, but it holds a deeper symbolic, spiritual and historical meaning in Africa generation. And with that, I welcome my guest on the program this week. My guest is Oluwaseun Mishaki, popularly known as Philudara. Philudara, you're welcome on the program.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
We want to see the art of the ara you're doing by the art of drumming. But first, we want to know the definition of drum and drumming. And how did you become a drummer? Is it hereditary, or did you learn it from someone?
Okay, thank you very much. I'll start from the last question you asked. Whether I got my drumming from
any tutelage? Someone?
I'm not from drumming family.
Okay. That means it is not hereditary.
It is not hereditary.
Okay.
I just grew to love
the art of drumming.
Love the art of drumming because I've been drumming since I was in primary school. But the particular drum I have with me now, I picked it up about 15, 17 years ago. So and then drumming is the coming together of various sounds to make or to form a rhythm. Just like we say music is the coming together of is an organized noise. The same thing also goes for drumming, because you cannot just continue to beat
anything and
because by the time you begin to hit something, you just hit something anyhow, but the moment there is time, you begin to hit, assuming I'm hitting the table now.
It's the table, let's say. It's bringing in a sound.
Now it's bringing in a sound. Mm-hmm. It's not, I'm not just doing.
Okay, that's now, unorganized.
Yes, this is a rhythm. This is a kind of drum.
Okay.
So I can decide to add something to it to make it more danceable.
Okay. So that is an art of
So
drumming.
that is drumming. That is what
Drumming is all
drumming
about.
is all about. It's an organized beat coming together to form a rhythm.
That's interesting. Now, as a drummer, if I want to master the art of drumming, how do I go about it?
Well, to master the art of drumming, it varies from different people.
Okay.
Now, you can master the art of drumming by observation. You can master the art of drumming by, okay, fine, going to sit under someone, for the sole purpose of learning the art of that particular drum.
Like mentorship.
Yes. So that's the way you can, just like I said, observation. You can observe anything and repeat from there. You just pick it up. You just
and it will come out nice.
It will come out nice.
And by the time you go on and on like that,
yes,
it becomes an art.
If
you're
the person is musically inclined. Because you can have the interest. There are some people, okay, just like singing now. Okay. I can sing, and then you just sing, you play the keyboard, and then the person sings, something off key.
Yeah.
So you need to be musically inclined for you to
master the art of drumming. Suppose I'm not musically inclined and I want to drum.
You can learn to be musically inclined. Yes.
All right. Now, people tend to associate drumming with a fetish belief that before you can become a drummer, there are certain things that you have to do. Like there are some, what will I say? There are some fetish things that is associated with drumming, like you have to do some sacrifices and things like that. What do you have to say to this? And at the same time, there is this notion. In the olden days, they said a female should not drum. That is a taboo for a female person to drum. Why is the change?
Okay.
Because we have a lot of female drummers now.
The first question you asked, you said
fetish belief about people drumming. Yes.
I won't call it fetish.
All right.
I would say, just like you said, beliefs.
Yeah.
And like we have people who are from
the drummer's family.
We have people who are from the carver's family, like that. There are different trades and work that our fathers did in the past, and that they transferred to their
from one generation to another.
So now there is this thing that when you want to, for those who are from the drumming family,
they are your people,
you have to pay homage.
Okay.
So I see it as paying homage
to the
ancestors and the deities and the gods that are associated with
the art of
drum.
drumming.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what just to make you make you an initiate.
Okay. An expert in the job.
Exactly. So that you don't do something abominable, and then there are sometimes that
the
when
gods of
exactly
drums
will not be angry with you and all. So that's why I believe that they would want to pay some certain homage and then sacrifices before they can pick the drum. But for me, I picked the drum because I love it.
Okay.
And I just love it, and I picked it and I started drumming. Now we have plenty or many drum makers now.
Okay.
There are some specific drums that they make that they will not put in their shops to sell. Basically,
it's for maybe festivals, or they're meant for certain gods.
Yes, exactly. We say it's spiritual. Yes, okay. It's sacred. It's sacred. So it can serve for entertainment purpose and for sacred purpose. So if you are moving towards the sacred purpose, you might have to perform some particular rites before you can pick
such a drum.
Drums.
Now, Now back to types of drums. Can we know type of drums that we have and the purpose they play or the roles they play?
Okay, the types of drums we have, I'll just mention 4.
Okay.
That's the 4 major ones we have in Yoruba land.
Okay.
Which is, we have the Bata Drum, we have Drum Drum,
Okay.
we have Sakara, we have Bedu.
Okay.
The 5th one might be a bit, we have the Igbe drum. The
Okay.
Igbe drum now, just like we said earlier, is a sacred drum because it is
those
used,
are for Ogbonis.
exactly,
Yeah.
it is used in
The Ogboni cult.
the Ogboni cult. So the Bata drum, let me first and foremost say that all drums in Africa speak,
Okay.
but some are more eloquent than the others.
Okay.
Now, for example, the Bata drum, which is used during the worship of Shango
or Shango festival.
is just like the Dundun drum. They both play dual roles in the society.
Okay.
You have the sacred and the entertainment.
One for spiritualism
Yeah,
and the
exactly.
other for entertainment.
So, when it comes to Bata drum, you know that anybody, when you see any Shango devotee, you will always see a Bata ensemble or a Bata drummer moving around with such
that
a person. Yes. Dundun drum is what we call Gongon or Iyalu and the likes. Dundun is the generic name for the hourglass drum.
Okay.
So Dundun is a drum that is used in the society
For ceremonies.
be it naming, be it
Marriage
ceremony, birthday, burial,
birthdays.
name it.
Okay.
Name it. You can even use it when you are mourning.
Even for generation.
Yes, to pass
Gyrations.
exactly.
Yeah.
So all those drums are they serve different roles.
Functions.
And these drums, the interesting thing about it is they come in I would say they come in families.
Okay. Like how many drums can we say in a family? Like you said.
It depends.
Okay.
You
That's
may
the
have
classification.
as many as possible, but there is always one.
The lead drum.
The lead drum. That's why I love Yoruba drums. Yoruba drums portray the family.
Okay.
The family that we have, the Yoruba family, because you have the mother, you have the children, and everybody in the family have a specific role
to
that
play.
they play. The same thing goes for all these drums.
Okay.
The mother drum dictates
What others will do.
and then the others will now play, will do
Like
support,
accompanies.
exactly, will support
They accompany the mother drum.
And the master drummer is always
The one that will speak to others.
plays the mother drum,
Okay.
and is the one that dictates what
Others
other
will
drums would do. The same thing for Sakara, Bedu. All those drums, they come in groups, ensembles like that.
Okay.
So it's so interesting. Honestly, it's so interesting that when you see, I was watching a Dundun ensemble performance,
Okay.
and just one beat by the master drummer, everybody stops.
Okay.
Meaning that, okay, fine, let me
the lead drummer just do the
just
thing.
do. If you want everybody to stop, everybody will stop. Just like a child going astray,
And the
and
mother
then
now calls the person
child
back.
Come here, don't go. That's why I just love.
So there are checks and balances in drumming.
Yes. You don't just drum in all this. You don't just drum anything. You don't just play anything. Nobody. The person playing Ishaju and Atele cannot just say, me too, I have the drum. Let me just play anything that I'm playing. No,
Let me
it is only
the lead role.
There are no two leaders in the drum ensemble. It is only one, and there are sometimes that you may have more than one iyalu in an ensemble, but despite the fact that you have more than one iyalu in an ensemble, there is always one leader. Now that leader might not decide to say, okay, the next person should play, and then he would rest and relax, and then allow that person, and then but always in the drum ensemble, they accompany one another, and there is.
Then this shawaride, what is the usefulness of shawaride in a drum? And it is not all the drums that have shawaride. Why is it so?
Yes, shawaride is a decorative. It performs different functions. It's first and foremost a decorative. It sounds like a decorative effect.
Embellishment.
Exactly, embellishment. And then it makes the iyalu stand out.
Okay.
Because without the shawaride, you will not recognize
that
the
iyalu. This is the iyalu. Okay.
You will not recognize the iyalu. So, and then the brass bells on it, they also accompany the drumming. If not because transportation, I would have brought my iyalu. It has the shawaride there, and so that's the purpose for the shawuru on it. Some people just call the drum shawaride because of
the brass
bells on it.
Now, before we go on the program, we want to have a break, and we're not going to play any music. You are going to give us music and drum, so that they will know that we have Filudara on the program today. You're still on Aloro Radio, GSM Studio, Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, and we're on Preseta Heritage, a program that tells us all about our culture, our tourism, and our heritage. And in the house I have Oluwashiun Omishaki, popularly known as Filudara, and you have seen what she knows how to do best. She has given us a sample about what she does. Now, how do you get your inspiration about a particular sound that you want to do?
I get my inspiration from God. God is the source of all inspiration, but when I am invited to play at a function, based on the nature of the program, I prepare and plan. But when I get there, the atmosphere of the program will determine what I would play or what I would perform. So I can decide. I may have decided that I wanted to play somebody's song, because I also do some singing.
I wanted to ask, do you sing with your drumming?
Not me singing, I sing with the drum.
With the
because
drum,
I
and people can
sing
with
along.
you,
Because
okay.
when I play, normally I have a keyboardist that will play along with me, and then so
okay.
I may have decided that, okay, well, let's say for example I'm going to be doing Victor Waifo's song,
okay,
and then I get there, I see that okay, this program is about our culture and passing on information to the younger generation and everything. Because I have prepared to do Victor Waifo's song, I may decide to drop it and then move for something that is relevant or that is most suitable to the occasion, which is I may decide to do maybe some folk tales and all that. So
can we have something like that, the folk tale songs, the drumming for folk tale?
Okay, let me see. Let's do
Woruoko.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do Victor Waifo's one before we move on to the next question.
This one is Joromi.
Okay. Joromi.
Yes.
Okay. For your time, and before we go on the program, I want you to advise those that are interested in what you do and the youth out there.
Okay.
If they want to do what you are doing, how can they go about it? What are the rudiments to become a drummer?
Yes. Let me encourage the youths out there and everybody who might want to pick up the art of drumming.
Okay.
First and foremost, don't believe that you can't do it. You can do it if you can think it. I know somebody that says if you can think it, you can do it. So there is nothing that you cannot do.
Okay. Nothing is impossible.
Nothing is impossible. Don't limit yourself. And then find anybody who can put you through this art of drumming. There are so many people around who can be of help. I can also be of help. And then patience is the key. Patience is the key. You have to be very patient. It's not something that you pick and then you want to you want to become a star overnight. No.
And how many months or years can one use to learn art of drumming?
It depends on the interest,
that's
the passion the person has for it. It depends, because before I began to play maybe I was playing in my room, maybe in my one corner of my church, and at least I know I played for about 3 to 4 years before
you now become
I became confident enough to face the crowd. So you have to be patient. And for those who think women cannot play, I am a woman. I am playing, and there is nobody saying, why are you playing? You are playing a drum that is no. because
what a man can do,
a woman can do better.
That's the slogan.
Oh yes.
ẹ̀yin ni wọ́n ní ètò ẹwà iyebíye ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ náà ni ẹ ti ń jaládùn lórí ẹ̀rọ rédíò wa lóore tí a fi kalẹ̀ sí iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn àṣà àti ìrìnàjò afẹ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ní secretariat nìbàdàn ní ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. a ní arábìnrin Olúwaṣeun Míṣàkí lórí ètò lónìí. Filudara ó ní gbogbo àwọn èèyàn máa ń pè é, ṣùgbọ́n òun náà mọ̀ pé ìlú sì wà láti ayébáyé. Ìlú ní a fi máa ń jí àwọn lọ́balọ́ba, a máa ń fìlú sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn òlù tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ ṣe láyé ìgbà ni àwọ̀ agilítí àti àwọn nǹkan tó jẹ mọ́ nǹkan àdáyébá òun ni wọ́n fi kọ́kọ́ ṣe ìlú. Ìlú àtórí ó máa ń lọ ní papọ̀. Bákan náà ni a máa ń lo ìlú nígbà tá a bá ń ṣọdún, a sì máa ń lo ìlú láti ṣe eré ìdárayá. Ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí arábìnrin wa bó ṣe jẹ́ Filudara tó sì ṣe pé iṣẹ́ ìlú náà ṣe, a fẹ́ kó bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa kí ni à ń pè ní bá a ṣe ń lùlù, kí ni ìlú, oríṣi ìlú mélòó ló wà, àti pé kí ni ìdí tí ẹ ṣe yan ìlú lílù ní ààyò.
Ẹ ṣé, mo kí gbogbo etí tó ń gbọ́ mi. Inú mi dùn láti wà ní ibi bí yìí lónìí. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ ti ṣe béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi, oríṣiríṣi ìlú ló wà. Ìlú jẹ́ àpapọ̀, báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́ sọ báyìí.
Ẹ̀sọ́ tó bá ṣe yé yín.
Àpapọ̀
àwọn nǹkan tí
òǹkà
ohun
àpapọ̀ òǹkà ohun tàbí ìlú nǹkan. Bí mo ṣe sọ síwájú, tí èyí àkọlé kọ sọ pé ká máa lùlù, ká sọ pé a fẹ́ lùlù ká máa lùlù tí ò ní ìkà, tí òǹkà ò bá ti sí ń bẹ̀ kò ní ìtumọ̀. Tí ó bá dẹ̀ ti ní ìtumọ̀ kò ní dùn létí. So ìlú bí ìlú ṣe jẹ́ nǹkan tí èèyàn ṣe tó ń dùn létí, ó láti jẹ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n ti fi èrò tí wọ́n fi gbé kalẹ̀ yìí pé òkè o, eléyìí o, ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì ni mo máa lo eléyìí o, ẹ̀ẹ̀mẹ́ta ni mo máa lo eléyìí o, tán á kó gbogbo ẹ̀ pọ̀, á wá jẹ́ kó dùn gbọ́ létí.
Kí ló mẹ́yìn tí ẹ̀yin fi sọ pé ìlú lílù yìí lè fẹ́ ṣe? Ṣé ẹnìkan ló kọ́ yín ni àbí ẹ wá láti ìdílé onílù?
Kò sẹ́ni tó kọ́ mi nílùú.
Ẹ sì wá láti
ìdílé.
lè rí Àyànkẹ́mi Àyànṣeun nínú orúkọ yín.
Mi ò wá láti, kò sẹ́ni tó kọ́ mi. Mo kàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú yẹn. Mo ti nífẹ̀ẹ́ láti máa lùlù láti ìgbà tí mo ti wà ní iléèwé alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀, tí mo dẹ̀ àtìgbà yẹn ni ìfẹ́ mi fún ìlú ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, ìlú lílù ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbòòrò sí, tí mo fi di obìnrin àkọ́kọ́ tó máa lùlù ní iléèwé wa àti ní ìjọ ọmọ kékeré ti ilé ìjọsìn wa, tí mo kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lu àgbámọ́lẹ̀. Mo wá tẹ̀síwájú, mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lu ìlú òyìnbó tí wọ́n pè ní drum set. Mo wá bọ́ sí orí
tìbílẹ̀
tiwantiwa tó jẹ́ gángan tí àwọn èèyàn míì túmọ̀ sí dùndùn.
Báwo lẹ ṣe máa ń gbọ́ ìpè, àbí báwo lẹ ṣe máa ń mọ irú ìlù tẹ fẹ́ lù tá dùn létí àwọn èèyàn?
Mo máa ń rò ó, torí tí èèyàn bá ń ro nǹkan
kò ní
lè ṣe, àti pé àgbékalẹ̀ lè má nítumọ̀. So tí mo bá ní nǹkan tí pẹ̀lú téèyàn bá ti mọ àwọn nǹkan tí ó yẹ kéèyàn lù, fún àpẹẹrẹ tó bá ti mọ ibi tí dò, re àti mí bá ti wà, tó bá ti mọ bó ṣe máa gbé ọwọ́ ẹ lórí ìlù, kò sí nǹkan kan tó jáde ní èdèkédè. Bó ṣe èdè Chinese, tí mo bá ti fi lè gbọ́ bí ohun yẹn ṣe lọ, ó máa jáde látòrí ìlú yẹn. Téèyàn bá ti mọ ibi tí dò, re, mí bá ti wà, gbogbo eléyìí tó kù.
Bí orin dòre mí náà wà nílùú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So ẹni tí ò bá lè kọrin ní ìsìn kò lè lùlù.
Ẹni tí kò bá lè kọrin ẹni tó bá létí orin
kò lè lùlù
ó lè má lè lùlù ṣùgbọ́n èèyàn lè kọ láti ní etí orin èèyàn dẹ̀ lè kọ láti.
ká tó máa lọ lórí ètò ẹ jẹ́ gbọ́ lára àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ti lò tó jẹ́ pé ó jẹ́ gbajúgbajà tó jẹ́ pé tí wọ́n bá ti gbọ́ báyìí wọ́n sì mọ̀ pé Fìlùdárà ló wà on stage.
Ok ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe àwọn àlùjó kọ̀ọ̀kan tí mo mọ̀ pé tí àwọn èèyàn bá gbọ́ wọ́n á lè máa mì sí wọ́n á lè máa jó sí.
ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ̀ torí a ti fẹ́ lọ lórí ètò àfihàn ṣe lọ. Olúwaṣeun Oníṣàkí tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ sí Fìlùdárà adúpẹ́ pé a pè yín ẹ wá sórí Alóore rédíò iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn àṣà àti ìrìnàjò afẹ́ a lérò pé tá a bá pè yín nígbà míì ẹ jẹ́ wá nítorí àwọn ìbéèrè ṣì wà tí a máa bí yín nípa báwo la ṣe lè fi ìlú tá a fi rí owó ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ àti pé pẹ̀lú ìlú tẹ̀ ń lù yìí ṣẹ́rẹ̀ wà ní iṣẹ́ ìlú lónìí ó pọ̀ á fi pamọ́ níjọ́ míì ibi tí láti máa fi àdàgbà ètò rọ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ yìí òun náà ni lórí ètò ẹwà iyebíye ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ nígbà tí a máa mú àlejò pàtàkì míì wá fún yín lórí Alóore rédíò lórí ètò ẹwà iyebíye ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ lórúkọ àwọn tí ó jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe fún wa lọ́sàn-án yìí láti ṣètò èmi Títí Làwà ni mò ń kí gbogbo wa pé ẹ kú kalẹ̀ àkóṣe látàárọ̀.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa bá wọn sọ, ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe máa wá ìka yìí o. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa bá wọn sọ, ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ń wá ìbàjẹ́ mọ́.